you doing? Hey, I am out back of my house and I just got done doing a test run on two saws and I got them both on video. So let me tell you what you're about to see. First up is the Homelite Super XL Auto. I suspected an air leak, so I went ahead and changed the PTO side seal. And I also changed out the carburetor. I put the carburetor from a Homelite Super XL 925 into it. It is a larger carburetor, so we went with that test as well. This is a ported saw, so it doesn't run like a factory Homelite Super XL Auto, just in case you're wondering. So the chain could be a little better. It's one of those super duty safety chains, safety rakers all over the place, you know what I mean? And it's not 100% sharp, but it's close enough that I'm gonna, I can make a couple of cuts quick and give it a test and see how it's gonna run. I'm curious to see if I got the air leak fixed before I take it out to cut with it the next time. So here you're about to see it, and I am quite surprised at how much better it ran. So check it out. So there you go, the Homelite Super XL Auto. I actually feel like the saw runs just a little bit stronger than it was previously. So I think the carburetor might have gave us just a little bit more oomph. Now it is ported, so a larger carburetor might have been needed from the beginning, and hey, I'm quite happy with the results. So, you know what I mean? Now up next is the Homelite Super XL 925, 82 cc's. It is ported, and I ported this one a little bit more extreme. Now I've been testing it and running it in and everything, getting it broke in, you know what I mean? So I've been noticing that the chain might have been just a little too much for this port job. You see, I think I ported the exhaust roof just a tad bit too high. So what I did here is I put a skip tooth chain on the saw. Thanks to Doug for sending me the chain to try out. I don't own any skip tooth. I've never ran it before, so this is going to be the first time. But I had this feeling that, skip tooth might have helped this saw out. So that's what we're doing here. She's actually pulling a 28-inch bar, so if you're curious to kind of judge the size of the wood, just remember that the bar is 28 inches, so you can kind of guesstimate how big the wood is with that. Now this is white oak that I'm cutting. I've cut it a little while back, and the logs have been laying for a year before I even cut them, so it's pretty dry. If any of you who are familiar with oak, as it dries, it gets harder to cut. It'll actually dry out to a point that it's hard to pound a nail through it. So, we're getting close to those stages, but we're gonna give it a try and see what happens with skip tooth chain. Tell me what you think. So what you think there? I really like it. I think we found the perfect combination for this saw. Skip tooth chain with this port job is exactly what I was looking for. She's got a lot more RPM than factory, and you know, she's pulling pretty good. I think the skip tooth was just that final step that was needed to help this saw out. I think the next one I'll port maybe 2 degrees lower on the exhaust roof to, you know, help take up that extra torque loss that is probably going to be needed to run full house. I think those 2 degrees would be enough to compensate. So at least I know for right now what I can, you know, take it to if I want to run skip tooth. But hey, I'm pretty stoked about the way this saw is running. How about you? I did try to run a tack on these saws, but my tack took a fit. It's just displaying all sorts of weird, crazy numbers and random. Sometimes it'll pick it up, but most of the time it won't. It just displays this weird stuff. I have one of these here. Where's it at? I think it's in my pocket here. Yeah. This is the tack I have. I can tell you these aren't the best tack for Homelite saws. You got to hold them pretty close to the spark plug wire, and trying to do that and run the saw at the same time and everything, especially trying to get it on video, just not so good. Maybe in the future I'll look at getting one that has a wire that you can hook up to your spark plug. Then I can, you know, just mount the tack right to the handlebars, throw my GoPro on, and hopefully be able to see the readout on video that way. So I think that's what I'll do for a tack in the future, is just, you know, see about getting one that hooks up via a wire. But anyway, I was pretty surprised with the Homelite Super XL Auto at how much better it's performing now. And I was also pretty happy with the 925 with the way it's running now. So hey, let me know what you think, and we'll talk to you on the next one. Later.